Hello and welcome to the Recovery Oracle. My name is Veda and I am so pleased to have you in this space with me. Happy new moon, guys. Happy new moon in Virgo combined with a partial solar eclipse today. We are kind of in the eye of the storm at the time I am filming this, September 21st of 2025. This is a timeless reading though, so when you find it, there is something most likely here for you, especially if you are in recovery, considering recovery, or have a loved one who is in recovery. And please pass this message on to anybody who you think it may resonate with as well. Take what resonates with you and kindly leave the rest. This is a collective reading for people in recovery. Welcome to the space. The whole goal here for me, my goal doing this entire channel is to get you beyond the scope of being in recovery and instead being in a state of overcoming. We are overcoming addiction in this space. Our souls did not come here to white knuckle it through life. So my goal here is to get you to a place where you feel so enamored and so in love with the divine connection you have to your soul's path and purpose and divinity and your guides and angels, or whomever you consider your higher power, your ancestors, ascended masters, deities, elementals, galactic beings, whatever it is that you resonate with. My goal here is to connect you to your team, to your divinity, and to your soul's path so that we can overcome addiction in this lifetime. So thank you so much for being here. 1 second, I apologize. My dog is scratching at the door. And I'm back. That was fast, huh? All right, so we're going to start with Wisdom of the Oracle and get some themes for what we need to know going into Libra season, crossing the threshold of this portal of a new moon eclipse. All this energy, it's heavy. I had to do some grounding and really discern what was energetics that's coming in that feels kind of what was the word? Erratic. This erratic, like high energy coming through, and I had to kind of check the facts and sit with myself and breathe and ground and be like, okay, is this my energy? No, I'm great where I am. I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, doing what I'm meant to be doing. I don't need to be anywhere. I was just kind of feeling chaotic in the headspace for a minute. So maybe you are feeling some of these symptoms too. If you are, let me know in the comments. And just kind of, you've got to sit and check the facts. Grounding is very, very important right now. Let's see what wants to come through, and we'll clarify with tarot. All right, angels and guides for our highest and greatest good. What do we need to know? Oh, 3 wanted to come out. There we go. Peace. There it is. Peace. Peace in the heart. Peace in the heart space, peace in the mind space, peace in a different deck came through for my morning, and we have new life. Wow, new life. Exactly. This is exactly what's happening. It's an entirely new beginning. We're stepping through this portal energy, and it's going to feel a lot better, a lot lighter next week. Going into Libra season with the balances, things are going to balance out, to calm down, to level out. So we're getting through it. We're getting through it. All right. And we have an entirely new life, and that can be, I don't want to use the word scary or having fear around it, but the unknown. We are, often programmed to fear the unknown. Spirit is asking us to embrace the unknown and jump in, like as the Fool card in tarot, just jump into this new life, to this new beginning, surrender to the divine, have trust in yourself, trust in the new you, trust in the divine, keep your connection strong. Anything else? Imagine Imagine. And where's your imagination at right now? What are you manifesting? Because this is a new moon evening, so our thoughts are always very powerful, but especially right now. Maybe some of you are doing new moon rituals, calling in your new life, what you expect your new life to look like. We can do so much, but we are definitely encouraged to have aspirations and grow and expand and experience new things. A leg up. So this can be help from the divine, right? This can be help from a friend, help from a neighbor, help from the divine. We'll see what angels and guides want to bring through with that. But what are you imagining right now? Where's your headspace out? What are you calling in to your reality and manifesting? I actually brought out the cosmic wealth codes. We're going to do some of those at the end. I might pull out the manifestation deck too. We'll see. Time to go. It's time to go, guys. Time to go. Stepping into your new life. And it's a new life of peace. It's a new life of prosperity. It's a new life of authenticity. And you have if you have help, family, close friends, a community, a fellowship, that can be your leg up. The leg up can also be the divine. And it's time to go. We're heading into it. It's beautiful. And then we have never-ending story under that. That's what we're leaving behind, this never-ending story. That's exactly what we're leaving behind. So I like seeing that in the past position, the underneath card. So I want to read about these. I'm going to read the short versions of each. So we have a little understanding, just quick. So peace. This is freedom from attachment and radical acceptance. The Oracle's message is, it doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul's satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Radically accept. It's radically accepting every situation, all parts of you, integrating the shadow, things as they are. What did I heard a variant of the I've been burping a lot today too, there's a lot of energy coming up, so excuse me. That's a confirmation burp. I watch another reader who says that he's always burping. He's like, confirmation burp. And I get it. It's energy moving through us. So the alternate serenity prayer, it said, give me the strength to accept the ones I can't change, to change the one I can, and know that one is me. And I like that because it kind of puts whatever you are going through, we can decide to be at peace within ourselves. We can decide to center ourselves in the eye of storm instead of getting caught up in the storm itself and just swirling around all chaotically. It's definitely centering and grounding. Very, very important. So new life, number 39. The essential meanings: birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. Some of you may relate to fairies or the fairy realm. You may have fairies around you, elementals, right? And your spiritual team. So the message is, when spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song, and nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. Love that. These are beautiful. Imagine. We're just doing the quick oracle readings, just the quick part. So, turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imagery and feelings, creativity and illusions. The oracle message says, who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You were gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see your goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine these things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world, as if by magic. So what we are trying to manifest is already energetically there. It's done. In the quantum field of unlimited potentials, the life that you desire already exists. And it's just about aligning your frequency, your vibration, your thoughts and actions to that frequency. And you will see the physical, your physical reality changing. Change your mind, change your life. Absolutely. So, a leg up. Something that's, I want to say this really quick for somebody, something that's done a lot for me in changing my mind and changing my life. Huge. Meditation, of course. And I really love guided meditations, and I offer guided meditations on my Buy Me a Coffee that I make for others, that I make for myself. There's tons on YouTube. Hypnosis and subliminals at nighttime to fall asleep. That is a great way to use your time of sleeping to deprogram and reprogram your mind. Any area. If you have anxiety, if you want to call in a loving partner, if you want to call in abundance, wealth, look up hypnosises and subliminals on sleep hypnosises, meditations, and subliminals on YouTube, and you'll find loads. So a leg up is receiving help or delegating authority and interdependence, the interdependence of everyone and everything, right? So the message says, you've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all the areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and independence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. So maybe some of you are making new friends, bringing new relationships, new co-workers, new people. Know that everybody that you meet that comes on your path is for a purpose, a blessing, a lesson. And it's all, so it's trying to see everyone and everything through the eyes of God, and look for the lesson and blessing in everybody you meet. And it'll be apparent if you like, why am I meeting this person? What do I need to learn from them? Look at and see what you can learn, and see why angels are lining those people up for you in your life. It's for a very special reason. It's for your higher purpose. So time to go. Essential meanings, endings, completion, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. We're in the eye of the storm. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There's nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. So maybe some of you are contemplating getting out of a situation, a relationship, a workplace thing, something like that. Let's Man, I heard the Citadel. I'm not going to second guess it. So I always get down the cards I think I'm going to use, and then there's more. Then Spirit's got another plan. So let's see, with the Citadel. I'm going to clarify with the Citadel. Let's set that down there for now. I love these cards. I love the case. They're all the like archetypes, as if you were creating like a game, like a Sims game. It's all like every archetype and character imaginable that would be in like a community, and that exist within all of us, that we've been in previous lives, that we the different masks we wear, the different aspects of self. Archetypes are so cool to me, and so very accurate. Really nails down just like the core of an aspect of self. So, okay. Alrighty, angels and guides, what do we need to know about the Peace card being here from the Citadel deck? Peace. The Pilgrim, opportunities and growth. So a pilgrim, right, is somebody who is exploring new territory, who is taking a new journey to uncharted land. It's this new beginning. It's this new life. Having peace, the pilgrim, opportunities and growth. Taking that journey, taking those first steps into your new experience of self. I really love that coming out. Okay, so we have the pilgrim with peace, and the key, so it's just telling me the key is to keep that peace, that heart centered, and not let fear drive the car. Put fear in the. You can be unsure, uncertain, but don't let it stop you from following your heart and what is driving, where your passion is, and what's your intuition. Trust your intuition, your inner knowing, in your heart at this time. And what else do we have for new life? The Weaver, rediscovery, transition, right? So the Weaver this is weaving the tapestry. This is the tapestry of your new life. This is what colors of thread are you going to use? What it's like the garden of your life too. What flowers do you want to plant? What seeds are you sowing in your new garden, in your new life? The Weaver. It's rediscovery, transition, and I noticed that they've got, it's an 8-pointed star made of 2 squares on the hands. The eight-sided star. I was thinking it was like as above, so below. Let me know in the box if you understand the 8-pointed star. Is that like Metatron? Anyways. 8 is a good number. There's also an eye. Eyes could be resonant. Hands. So the last 2 cards coming out have hands. Hands could be important. Hands to me represent a healer, energy work. You might be a healer, be into energy work, Reiki. The Weaver and working it's creating. What are you creating in this new life? Okay, and imagine here. What is imagine about, please, angels and guides? The Archer, biding your time or planning ahead, right? So imagine is all about the Archer, right? Takes aim, aims at, has a target for the end goal, and lines up the arrow to hit that target. So how are you lining yourself up as the arrow, with your imagination, with your thoughts, so that you get as close to the mark as you possibly can? Of course, life takes twists and turns. Of course, there are things that we can't plan on, but that's part of the pilgrims. That's part of the journey, right? Things fall away on the way there. New life is born. I always think of, with the pilgrim, the Oregon Trail game. If you guys played that, please say so in the comments. I'm gonna feel so dumb if I'm the only one that played Oregon Trail on the computer growing up. But it was a game where you're traveling across. It was about the Oregon Trail, about people coming from the East Coast and crossing over to America to get to the West Side, and all the things and the adventures that happen along the way. And entire families would die and be reborn, and by the time they got there, the children are like in their 20s, and like all of these things happen. People died of dysentery, their carts, the wheels would break, their cattle would get sick, but it was an adventure, right? And all these changes happened. It was like unexpected, but eventually they made it to like the land of milk and honey, to the West Coast, to their paradise and their new life. But it wasn't ever in a way that you expected to get there, and there was a lot of adventure on the way. So brace yourself for the adventure. Know in your heart that everything is for your highest and greatest good. I really like this. Imagine the archer, the imagination is your arrow. That is you pointing towards your target. It's where your thoughts are your arrow. What you're imagining is your target, is the end goal, right? A leg up. What is this about, angels and guides? Leg up. The warrior. The warrior with perfectionism or burnout. I'm taking this as the warrior as in like a recovery community. Absolutely. The warrior is always, and it's almost the Nine of Wands in the tarot I take as the warrior, as the addict that has overcome addiction and made it through the other side. So this leg up may be coming to you from other people in recovery. This could just be talking about who is receiving this leg up, and in which case you are the warrior receiving this leg up. And just be aware of getting burnt out from burnout and perfectionism. That is the warrior's shadow side is burnout. Is too much work and not enough being, right? The warrior is just fight, and in fight or flight mode, or in that survival mode. So the warrior has a terrible parasympathetic system. It's not in their parasympathetic nervous system at all. Okay, is there anything else we can know about this leg up with the warrior, please? The gambler, loss and risk. Okay, right. So if you don't take the risk, right? So the warriors also set boundaries and stand up and go for it. So this is like, and with the gambler being here, it's saying like go for it. So go find that community, go out and do the thing, go out and be adventurous, because you're going to taking these risks and loving yourself enough to pursue things that you may have never done before is where you're going to find your soul tribe, where you're going to find this leg up, and where you're going to find these people. It's going to be outside of your comfort zone. The warrior is like fighting the urge to stay home and stay safe. The warrior knows that the warrior isn't afraid of not being safe, because that's not a thing in the warrior's mind. There is no needing to be safe, and often our minds will prevent us from doing things and taking risks because it is a safety thing. It's a protection mechanism, and we really have to fight that and just follow our heart and go into maybe uncomfortable situations. Maybe you've been alone for a long time, or maybe the people that you have had in your life, you're growing away from, and now it's time to take risks and meet new people that are more like-minded, that are your leg up, that are going to help you grow. I like that. I like that a lot. Taking those risks and just not having any fear. Just lead with love, not fear. Don't let your ego win, and fear, false illusions appearing real, that whole thing. You can have it. Put it in the seat next to you. And then angels and guides, time to go. What's this about? Please let me know if this is resonating for you. Time to go. Oh, okay, right. So time to go, and this is in the reverse. The forgotten has come out in the reverse. Upright, it's missed opportunities and fear of failure. The forgotten, missed opportunities and fear of failure, but it's coming out in the reverse, which is telling me that, like, you are going. You're going to do it. You're going to go out, meet those new people. You're going to accept that job offer. You're going to start that passion project, or sign that deal, or get up on that stage, or start that class, or do that thing, whatever it is for you. This is telling me right here that you aren't missing these opportunities, that you know it's time to go. You know in your heart what it is. It's going to be different for all of you. And you're taking those risks, because we have the warrior and the gambler, and the came out in the upright. So I really like that coming out in the reverse. You're not going to miss another opportunity. You're not going to let your mind win. That's awesome. Excuse me. Okay. Anything else with time to go and the forgotten? The twins, self-protection and dual natures, right? It's been a protective mechanism for you. Dual natures, it's the duality of it's your mind versus your heart. And that's just what we were talking about. That's exactly why. It's self-protection and dual natures. So really, 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 don't let your mind win. Follow your heart. That's what we're being called to do. This whole 5D Earth paradigm of chasing what excites and ignites us as a means for our abundance, our wealth, our prosperity, our joy. You are getting paid to care for yourself. You're getting paid to heal yourself. You're getting paid to do what you love, to be creative and tap into your inherent gifts. What you love is what you're meant to do. And the divine wants to pay you for that. The universe wants to compensate us for, I know it's mind-blowing, because our ancestors worked so hard, and they worked so hard to get us to this point, to where we could take the time to do the healing, to where we could understand that that's not the way it has to be anymore, and that's not the way that God, the divine, our higher selves, that's not what we came here to do. We came here to chase what excites and ignites you. Whether you're a healer, whether you're a leader, whether you are just putting love and beauty maker, a light bringer. We all have gifts, starseeds, light bringers, creating beauty and joy in the world. Are you a builder? Do you enjoy working with your hands? Do you enjoy creating music? What are you contributing to the world that naturally comes to you, that you could do it 24 hours a day? Well, not 24, but you could just do it, and it just brings you so much joy. That's what the divine wants you to do, and you'll be taken care of, and you don't have to worry about where any of it's going to come from, because worry is going to block it. Be secure and safe in knowing that you are divinely cared for, so divinely loved, and that they want your highest and greatest good. And that's why you're being called to do this, and that's what's going to come to you. So it's having that trust and that surrender in the divine will and plan. I love this. I love this. I love this. So don't let your mind win. Follow your heart. Following your heart. Okay. All right. On the bottom, we have the Queen with determination and sacrifice, right? So what are you determined to obtain and create for yourself, and what are you sacrificing? What are you leaving behind of the old you? And the Queen is a ruler, is a leader, is nurturing to herself and to others. The Queen, this is you too, men. This is just your divine feminine aspect of self, but the divine feminine, motherly, like leadership, maternal, nurturing. You take care of yourself so that you can take care of others. It's like putting the oxygen mask on first on an airplane, right? So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I really like that coming out. Nurturing leader. And being a leader doesn't mean that you are, it doesn't at all have to mean that you are getting up on a stage, that you're managing a team of people. You are being a leader by ruling your own reality, by being the queen, king of your own reality. And then you are an example and a shining light for others to do the same. Very beautiful. Okay, so yeah, I want to wrap it up with the... Okay, let's get 3 of these, the cosmic wealth codes, and then we'll get 1 manifestation oracle, and I will let you go. All right, happy new moon. Set those intentions, right? Write down, journal, light a candle, and write it down on a piece of paper, put it under the candle overnight, set your intention, and see it go into the flame and up out into the universe, and call in your divinely aligned blessings. Okay, angels and guides, 3 cards please. 3 most important. Those 2 wanted to come out together. So we have, I am the universe in motion. Through my actions, all wealth flows. I am the universe in motion. Through my actions, all wealth flows. My energy is the currency of the cosmos, and these are affirmations, so feel free to write these down. My energy is the currency of the cosmos, right? Your energy is what you are exchanging for your, your physical abundance, your reality. And your energy is your thoughts, your emotions, and your feelings. Whatever I give with a grateful heart is returned to me tenfold. Whatever I give with a grateful heart is returned to me tenfold. Okay, we'll let 1 more come out because I didn't get to go through the whole thing. If it wants to. There it is. I follow the most aligned path toward abundance when I do what excites me. What the entire reading has been about. I follow the most aligned path towards my abundance when I do what excites me. There it is. Cosmic Wealth Codes. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deck by Taylor Eaton. She also has a channel on YouTube, and so the angels control my algorithm, and I had this random reading come through the other day, and it wasn't somebody who I'm subscribed to, and I was like, I saw the back of her Wealthy Woman Oracle deck, I saw the back of those cards, and I had just bought them and these, and I was like, oh, I know those cards, and so I immediately was like, oh, that's a synchronicity in itself. And then the title also drew me in, and I watched the reading, and she was using these cards, and then she's like, oh yeah, and this is my other deck that I created with so and so, and I'm like, oh, oh my God, this reading is done by the person that created it. I was like, I just got your journal and your cards. I love it. Like, so if any of you want help with manifesting your abundance and your divine birthright of your abundance and wealth, I strongly recommend The Wealthy Woman Oracle by Taylor Eaton, and then this one is called The Cosmic Wealth Codes, and then she also has here's the Wealthy Woman Oracle right here, and it's wealthy women or men. It's the divine feminine aspect of receiving wealth, and we all have both. So it just says women or woman because it's the divine feminine aspect of self in the act of receiving and creation. So it's for both men and women, and it's brilliant, and it will help you tap into and understand money as an energy and wealth as your divine birthright, what we all are meant to have, what we are abundance. We are created of abundance. Everything in this world is abundant. We should all be so abundant. Abundance is all around us, and there's no shortage of wealth. So it's really understanding the energetics of that. And yeah, anyways, it's brilliant. So let's do one Mystics Imaginarium Oracle deck. This is my manifestation oracle. I love this. This is all based off of Neville Goddard's teachings on, your imagination is the creation station for your reality, right? We're always co-creating with spirit. So let's get just one, angels and guides. Just one, please. Okay. All right. Most important for this reading. There we go. Observe your inner speech. There it is. Number 9. Observe your inner speech, and it's a number 9. How are you speaking to yourself? It's a hand reaching up from the depths of the water, right, towards this beautiful green lush mountain. The green lush mountain represents the mountain, your life's journey, your destiny. This is this green lush and the green of the heart space. And then the water below, this is our emotions, this is our mind and our thoughts, and this hand reaching through out towards this beautiful abundance. So observing your inner speech. On the bottom of the deck we have number 10 with Master Creator, so 10 is completion. At number 9 we're in a year 9 heading into 10, which is completion, which is new. It's a 1. 10 is the 1, so we start over. So I like those coming out. I love that synchronicity. That's perfect for what we're experiencing right now. So observe your inner speech. Your inner speech reveals the state of consciousness from which you view the world. It would serve you well to make your inner speech match your fulfilled desire if you wish to very swiftly experience the fulfillment of your heart's desires. Drawing this card prompts us to take stock of challenging relationships in our lives, whether they involve workmates, friends, colleagues, or loved ones. It calls upon us to discern whether we've assigned a negative script to these individuals and have thus found ourselves in constant mental conflict with them. If you find that your inner speech is characterized by negativity in such relationships, understand that this relationship is playing out according to the script that you have assigned it. Please take out your journal. If you'd like to do this, feel free to pause it and do this. By the way, I'm just going to read it. It says, call to mind someone that you are having a challenging connection with at the moment. Trust your gut to figure out which relationship this card is talking about. So if you can think of somebody, you might want to do this. Once you know, write down all the negative beliefs you have about that person and how those beliefs are affecting the relationship. Then, on another sheet of paper, write out a brand new script between you and this person. You can script them complimenting you and expressing their gratitude and appreciation for you. this is amazing, actually. So this card serves as a signal urging you to transform your inner speech in relation to these challenging relationships. Please know that by embracing this wisdom and working on changing your inner speech, you have the power to profoundly shift the dynamics of these relationships. This card signifies that a specific relationship in your life requires your attention, and it reminds you that you have the creative agency to transform it for the better. So what are your beliefs about what others think of you? Rewriting the scripts that you tell yourself. Maybe you think that they're judging you, or you think that they are thinking things about the way you speak or say things, or that you're not smart, or that you're not enough, or that they can read addiction all over you. I know I went through that for a long time, and I still struggle. When I go places, I will get insecure that, like, oh my gosh, they're seeing the scars on my hands, they're seeing the scars on my body, like they know I'm a drug addict. And that's not the case. I know that in my heart, that's not the case. And most people have been through it, been through worse. We've all been through all things. So never assume that somebody is like looking at you or thinking any type of way, because that's the energy that you're calling in. So then when you pull this card, this is an invitation from your higher self to understand and comprehend the spiritual power that you hold within you. Remember that everyone is you popped out. When we truly realize this, liberation and emancipation are inevitable. Everybody is an aspect of you, right? So I'm going to go ahead and read number 10, since it's here. 9 and 10, we have that, and it seems important. Master Creator. Right inner speech is essential. It is the greatest of the arts. This is one of the most blessed cards in the deck, so this is great. So we are going, this is in the past, maybe some of you are mastering your speech. So because we're going from the 9 to the 10 here, listen to this. So card 10 explores the importance of developing positive inner thoughts. It emphasizes the power of the inner dialogue, which is often overlooked by many people. Remarkably, only a select few truly comprehend the extraordinary power concealed within the realm of inner thoughts and words. When you draw this card, your higher self is sending you a pointed message, a call to action. You are being beckoned to assume full mastery over your inner speech and rein in any tendencies towards negative or destructive thought and speech patterns within your relationships. Consider this card as a divine mandate. It reminds you that you have been entrusted with powers akin to those of the divine. These powers manifest through your imagination, your spoken words, your will, and your intentions. When you draw this card, you are invited to embrace the profound and transformative potential of your inner speech. Moreover, it challenges you to recognize your intrinsic role as a creator being, one who possesses the extraordinary capability to shape reality through the words and thoughts that originate within the deepest recesses of your consciousness. Pulling this card is indicative that you are a master creator. And when you find yourself repeatedly drawn to this card, this is a sign from your higher self that you are truly mastering your creative potential. You have come so far. Keep going. Keep weeding out the negative thoughts. Keep the faith alive. Everything that you desire is already yours. This is one of the most blessed cards in the deck. Pulling this card is a very positive omen from your higher self, confirming that you are truly mastering your inner speech, which is one of the most challenging aspects on the path of self-mastery. So some of you are doing this. This is that portal energy we're going through right now. So literally today is the portal from the year, like in the horoscope or in Kabbalistic cultures, the year end is, I think it's September 22nd. It's the spiritual accounting day, and it's Virgo, and the new year starts Libra, and where everything balances out, and the scales are balanced, the spiritual accounting is done, and Virgo is our time of like finalizing everything and learning our lessons from the entire year. And then now we go into a new year. So for thousands of years, that is how people, so they aligned it with the stars. Our new our calendar is all fucked off. So if we take into account the astrology, which the planets are still doing what the planets do, and they very, very much affect us on an energetic level every day. And instead of aligning with our calendar year, we actually align with the planets, with the moon, with the sun, with the ocean, currents, changes, seasons. You will see that we're in this year 9, we're going into a 10. So we're in 2025, it's year 9. 2026 is technically the year 10. But in multiple cultures all over all over the world for thousands of years, it starts now. Like today is like the last day of the year. Tomorrow's the new year. And it just so happens new moon in Virgo and a partial solar eclipse on the same day. It's big, big, big. We are in a portal. So you're going from this. And I feel like the blessing, the gift, and the activation of this portal, and especially if you found this reading, let it be validating for you. Let it be your clarification, and let it be your confirmation that this is what you're calling in, that this is what's coming to you, that you're getting away from this. You are aware of your thoughts. You know that you are co-creating your reality, and you are mastering that mind space, and you're doing it. And you're now, this also could just be now, this is your sort of wake-up call. Now you know, and now you know what you are capable of. You're capable of going from this into master creator, and we are all capable of creating our own reality. We're co-creating with the divine with every thought, emotion, and action we take, whether we know it or not. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Imagination is power. Imagination is literally building in the quantum field the reality you desire. So I'll leave it there. It's just all very exciting for me. I could talk about it for hours. I know you guys, some of you do spend an entire hour here with me sometimes, and I so appreciate that. It warms my heart more than anything in the world that people that I don't know, people from around the world, are willing to spend the time listening to me talk about what I love, talk about your connection to your divinity, overcoming addiction, the connection to the divine, your angels, your guides, and all of these blessings that we're calling into our lives by overcoming addiction. Getting through it, learning the life lesson, the karmic lesson. We have been addicts and alcoholics many, many lifetimes. Generations of our family have gone through alcoholism and addiction forever and ever and ever, and the buck stops here. We can end it. And it's just connecting with your soul and knowing what you came here to do, because we all have a great, big, grand mission and purpose. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here. Happy new moon. I'm wishing you all the blessings, all the abundance and prosperity in the world for you and yours and your life path and your mission and purpose. I pray for you all, and I hope that you get your heaven on earth, and all the very best, most beautiful, beautiful experiences of life can come to you now that you've overcome this thing that was just holding us all back. Let's do it together. Okay, love you so much. Thank you.